Hello there, welcome back to Mo's Adventures. In this video, I have some vole damage in my backyard that I'll be repairing. I'll be showing you some of the steps that I'm taking to hopefully get my lawn looking good again. Pictured here is beginning of April. I cleaned up some leaves and come to find that I've sustained some vole damage over the winter. And now I decided to shoot some videos and kind of just go over the process that I'm going to use to repair this damage in the backyard. So stick around and have a look at it and have a laugh.
So what I've done is I've already gone ahead and this half of the lawn I've scalped it down. There's only about an inch of grass there, so it's cut pretty short, and we're going to go ahead and do a repair job. Alright, so what we're going to do here is scalp the lawn, which we've already gone ahead and done with our lawnmower. I'm going to use the dethatcher and then use the vacuum to clean everything up nice. And then we're going to put this easy seed down. This stuff has a grow anywhere guarantee and grows in full sun, grows in dense shade, high traffic areas, slopes even. So we're going to give this product a try. On the back of it, it says, Step 1, prep the area that you want to grow grass by removing dead grass and loosening hard soil to help tiny seedlings root, is step 1. So I've gone ahead and scalped the lawn just to make that easier. I have 3 5-gallon pails worth of soil here in this tray, and we're just going to broadcast that over the top just to help a little bit with our soil contact with the seeds. This product, step 2, says cover the area so that it's mostly covered but bare ground is still visible and the seed contacts the soil. So this soil is going to help with that, and the mulch that's in this product is going to expand 4 times upon watering, and that's step 2, at least for Scots. My step 2 is Coors. We've already gone ahead and done step 1, which is scalping the lawn, so we can indulge in step 2. Cheers, everybody. What's a May long weekend without a good step 2? That being said, I'm going to go ahead and finish my step 2 and proceed to get the dethatching in progress here before it gets too late. Whilst enjoying my step 2 beverage, I like to throw the ball with the dog. Do you want to catch the ball? Yeah. Oh, that's not even slobbery. Oh, good boy. You're an old man now, eh? You're just like an old man driving in traffic. Slow as frig. Oh, good boy. Good boy. You know, if I just kind of scrape it up by hand like this, you can see how I'm getting all that thatch out of there, right? And that's essentially what you're doing with the dethatcher, is getting all that thatch out from the contact of the soil so that the plant can get a deeper green, much like it is, you know, over here where the voles have kind of worked as a natural dethatcher. I did have thoughts of replacing this whole side of the yard with sod. That's mostly because I did this side, and this side has really turned out well. This side is an unknown grass species. I'm not really sure what it is. It was here when I bought the house, and it always seems to struggle on this side of the yard, whereas this side does quite well. It looks vastly different because I did not scalp this side of the yard, and I scalped this side. So this side is at normal cut height, and this side is about an inch below that. I'm gonna go ahead and start a time lapse, and you can watch me. Next stage of this being dethatching. Okay, so we now have the dethatching completed. I'd say it turned out pretty decent. We've got mostly thatch, the odd blade of grass in there, but not much, and you know, that's exactly what you're looking for. Loosens up all the thatch from the bottom, brings it up to the top, makes it essentially look like a hayfield in comparison to that side, which I did not do. So the next candidate is the chipper shredder vac, as it's been called, also known as the yard vacuum. We're going to use that. Now, something I'll say about that thing is it's very expensive. So if you're just normally doing yard maintenance, dethatching like this, a regular lawnmower with a bagger attachment works well. But in this case, I want to use the yard vacuum. So we're going to go ahead and use the yard vacuum now. Oh yeah, still got last year's gas in it. Perfect. That's how you know that it'll start. Remember what we tried with the snowblower? Drained all the gas and had a hard time starting it. Top that up with a bit of fresh 1203 and we're good to go. Oh, that's too much. Perfect. You don't need to worry about getting petrochemicals on your skin. Yeah. Okay. On. Choke. Now this unit's got no handle like a lawnmower. She's just all or nothing. And you'll find with this thing too is that it's got a massive fan under it, which is very heavy. So it's a lot harder to pull than a normal lawnmower. There's a lot more weight to it. Yep. Yep.
Now there's two directions on this old girl. There's an attachment for a hose on the front sucker. You want it on the front sucker. Yep. Front sucker. You want to make sure that you also put your foot underneath of it. It's the best thing to do. Yeah, that's the front one. Yep.
Well, the major downside to this thing is that the bag is a little bit ignorant to take off, at least in my opinion. So she's jammed right full. We take this, we turn these two tabs, and then the dust will fly. Yuck. Poof. It's one thing I miss about having a dump trailer. You could just put that in the dump trailer and take it right out to the dump. Then all you gotta worry about is those greasy old dump bees. Some say that folding this up is a bit of a challenge, but I haven't had an issue with it. Just gotta fold it properly like a bed sheet and it's nice and tidy. There we go. And I fold these over the edge and we're ready to go again. Alrighty, well, the yard vacuuming is complete. Let's have a gander. Well, I see there's still a couple pellets left over, but I mean, darn the odd rock. But it's down to soil. It's unfortunate, those dang voles, but it's also a learning experience too. The next step, I think I'm going to put a bit of soil to bring up the elevation, and then I'll put that easy seed on top, and then probably a tad bit more soil in with the easy seed, and we'll see what happens. I also have some more grass seed with me, so I have some other seeds here as well, also a product of Scott's. I have a mixture for dense shade, which would be for my front yard because it's north facing and it's dense shade. And I also have Semence de Gazon. Oops. Let's get that in Canadian there. I have a sunny bluegrass mix, which will be, you know, for sunny bluegrass music, of course. But that'll be for the backyard. Backyard is, of course, south facing. I may add in a little bit of this in addition to the easy seed. These 2 bags. Maybe it's worth saying for the area I'm doing, these are 4.5 kilogram bags, otherwise known in freedom units as 10 pounds. So, I mean, I'm sure that's more than enough. I got 2 bags there, as you can see. More than enough for the damage I have here. So let's go ahead and apply this product. My plan with this is to just spread-alate it in all the areas. Nice and gingerly like. This should promote a better contact with the soil, since this stuff identifies as soil. That didn't go as planned. Stay tuned this winter for the next video of how to dispatch a vole. Dang voles. Wrap around. Now, you want to take an rake and do raking with it. Just try to level out the soil best you can. Different directions, left and right. You know, yeah, it's just like that. Oh, okay. Just really mix it in. This is just the mow way of doing it, which is the proper way. So if you don't believe me, you know, the first thing people do is Google it. So go ahead and Google it and waste your time there, or you can do it this way and see the results, which are going to be mint. Now for the easy seed. So easy seed's relatively expensive, so we'll want to try to use it according to the directions. Oh, some kind of Velcro on there. What? Did you think I was going to follow every little trail from the vole? Huh. I says what? You can phone Tony with that one. I am trying to get them somewhat into where the vole's tracks went, obviously, right? You don't want to just, we're not just overseeding here. So I guess it depends on the extent of your damage. If you have voles, or you know, maybe you just have some bare spots that you want to fill in. Oof. Right in the freaking eyes. You just need to blink a bunch of times and that'll probably go away. That method seems to work pretty good. Pretty much pouring it into my hand, and as I pour, I just jerkulate my hand like this and spreadolate it like that. And okay, so that's got the majority of the steps completed. Now I think I'm going to do what they all tell you to do. You take the back side of your rake and you just smooth everything into place. And what that does is it puts the soil in contact with the seeds. If you use the front side lightly, it also works pretty good too, but it may drag the seeds in one direction or another. So yeah, the back side definitely is what you want to do there. No, that works good. That works good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's looking good. You wait till I phone Tony. He couldn't believe it. Or he's not going to believe it, because that'll be in the future that I phone Tony, of course. But yeah, so you just, that's how you do that. Everything's all in there pretty good. I reckon we'll douse it with some H2O. So maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't need to watch this. It's just water. But you do want to do it a certain way. It says to soak it until the color changes on the stuff that expands. But obviously you don't want water running. So my guess is this nice rain tip, fan tip attachment. And we'll just simulate a natural rainfall here. But not an Alberta rainfall, because that would only be about an inch a year. So I'm just, you know, gingerly going back and forth as if it was some form of abstract, ginger abstract that is. You're going to want to have a bit of a watering plan in place as to what you plan on doing for the next little while, until this grass ends up being 3 inches tall or self-sustaining. I have sprinklers that I'm going to put in place. For those of you that don't know, most lawns look for about 1 inch of rain or 1 inch of water per week. I can see what they're talking about here with the runoff. I think I may be overdoing it a bit, so we'll let that soak in. Okay. So now, according to the instructions, we just keep this damp, keep it moist, by means of watering or speaking moistly to it, and hopefully in 6 to 8 days we'll start to see some germination, and in 12 to 14 we should get little sprouts, and then after about 3 weeks we should have a couple inches of grass growing here. So I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching, and if this is the sort of thing you like watching, well, there's a whole lot of different videos that I make, so it's the Mo's Variety channel, I guess you could call it too. But this has been an adventure, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and that really helps me out if you're interested in watching more. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Cue the outro that I don't have.